You won't believe what went down at the recent RFK Jr. hearing. It was a roller coaster of emotions and political drama. Let's dive into the highlights and see why Senator Rand Paul found it so disappointing. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. So, RFK Jr. has spent 30 years cleaning up the Hudson River. This is no small feat, it's a monumental achievement that has had a lasting impact on the environment. That's a huge achievement, right? You'd think everyone would be singing his praises. But during the hearing, not a single Democrat acknowledged his environmental work. It was as if his decades of dedication meant nothing. Instead, they criticized him about science and transparency. The focus shifted entirely to questioning his credibility. They claim he's not following the science, but guess what? None of them have a degree in science themselves. It's a classic case of the pot calling the kettle black. None of them have a degree in science themselves. It's almost laughable if it weren't so serious. RFK Jr. just wants transparency in science. No starting with a conclusion and then finding facts to match it. He believes in following the evidence wherever it leads. And here's a real kicker. Senator Bernie Sanders asked RFK Jr. if healthcare is a human right. RFK Jr. HSS response. It was both thought-provoking and controversial. Healthcare costs money, unlike free speech. This statement opened up a whole new can of worms. If someone smokes for 20 years and gets cancer, who pays? It's a tough question that challenges our notions of rights and responsibilities. Rand Paul argues there's a difference between a right and an obligation. This distinction is crucial in understanding his stance. As a physician and a Christian, he feels obligated to help, but he opposes making healthcare a right that forces others to provide services. It's a moral and ethical dilemma. Paul's point is that charity should be voluntary. He believes in the power of individual choice and generosity. He's traveled the world doing free cataract surgeries, but that's by choice. He wants to help, but on his own terms. If it were mandatory, it wouldn't be charity, would it? The essence of giving is lost when it's compelled. And talk about the mood in Congress. The atmosphere is tense and emotions are running high. According to Rand Paul, Democrats are seriously down after recent political setbacks. It's a tough time for them. He even jokes that they might need some fruit baskets, or maybe some therapy sessions. A little humor to lighten the mood. He also points out that Republicans have scored some significant victories. It's a tale of two parties with very different fortunes. From law enforcement to international agreements, things are looking up for them. It's a time of optimism and progress. But Paul says the biggest issue America faces isn't political, it's health-related. This is a crisis that transcends party lines. With 38 million people dealing with diabetes, mostly type 2, weight loss could be a game changer. It's a public health emergency that needs immediate attention. So, there you have it. A deep dive into Rand Paul's unfiltered thoughts on RFK Jr., healthcare, and the current political climate. Rand Paul unfiltered on RFK Jr., healthcare, and the current political climate. It's a complex and multifaceted issue that deserves our attention. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more compelling analysis. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stay informed and stay engaged.